Alright. Let's... Streaming FNA, let's put it there. That's a good idea. Let's go to Chaotic Craft. Go to, I don't know, Fossils chat's fine. Boom. Post it on InstaScam. My personal InstaScam. How do I add links again on Instagram? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, can I not curse because it's the Fossils and Archaeology Discord? I actually might not be allowed to. I'm gonna keep it to a minimum at least. I think I can say ass. I can say damn, and that's all I can say. How do I insert a link? How do I insert a link on Instagram? Oh my god, I legitimately don't know. Am I stupid? Like, genuinely, am I stupid? Oh, there we go, there we go. I figured it out. Now it's just a matter of can I find the link option. Mention music, photo, GIF, add yours, frame, reveal. Where's... Oh, there's the link. Streaming! Let's size up that font, if I can. Jesus, am I stupid? There it is. Your stories, post. Cool. I don't think I have anywhere else to even promote this bullshit, to be honest. Just pull it back up on YouTube, get chat up. Cool. Okay. Enderman murdering time. So, honestly, the only reason I'm live right now is because I was playing and I was like, oh, I should do like the fake stream things that I did when I was a kid. And then I realized that I can just actually stream. And that that's far more fun. So, I was like, forget acting like a 12-year-old like I did when I was 12. Let's do something fun. So I actually went live. Let's see. Updates. What has happened? Big thing. Clearly. Joined the Fossils and Archaeology Minecraft server. That's cool. Right? That's sick. You got all these guys now. Annie's chill. The rest of these guys are alright. But yeah, no, I've been playing on this for a little bit. It's been fun, actually. A lot of these guys are pretty nice. I don't know where Beef went. He was here, too. There's a guy named Beef. And he's usually here, but I don't know what happened to him. Oh well. But, let's see. So I'm trying to get ender pearls. That's my goal. Because I need them for money. Because there's money in the server, as you can see from where it says money. And you use it to buy stuff. Now, I need to fight the Wither and the Ender Dragon a bunch if I want to get the max rank, which I'm 2 ranks away from right now. I need to rank up to Triassic. So I need to play a whole lot more. I need to not die for like 8 more hours. I'm not going to be on for 8 hours, but like that's the you know, 8 hours of playtime I need to not die for. So that's going to be annoying because I'm not good at this game. But whatever, it's fine. What else is happening? Let's see. I don't know. It's mostly been this and school stuff. I had this math class that, I don't know if I've talked about it before, but it was not fun. I hated it. It was this teacher who was the nastiest woman alive. Like, legitimately, she's one of those teachers that you know she hates teaching. Like, I don't know why she's there. She's like a 67-year-old woman, absolutely miserable, and just hates teaching. And I don't know why she does it. So, it was, I don't know if it's considered pre-calculus or what it was. I think it's some form of just math. But, yeah, she made my life miserable. Every single assignment that I turned in was, all the homeworks that I turned in were like single digits out of 100. I'd get like I think the highest grade I've gotten is like a 60% on homework, and the lowest grade I've gotten is like a 5. And it's pretty consistently somewhere between 5 and 15. Because like, you didn't show your work or whatever, and it's something that's like basic math. It's like 2 plus 2 because I didn't show, like, I don't know, I didn't carry the fucking 47 or whatever the fuck. I can't, I don't know if it cares. But, like, because I didn't, like, show my work on things I didn't need to show work on, because she wants us to be caught up on what's basically early high school to, like, late middle school math, which is fine. I can appreciate, like, you know, saying you need to be caught up on, like, the things you're trying to learn now. And I was. But to then be like, well, you're caught up, but you're not gonna do it without showing your work, like, then why am I doing this? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, she wants us to be great at math, and then we are great at math. We're not great at math in her way. Can you buy the, yeah. Anyways, but like, because we didn't do everything her way, she sucked. I hated her. And I finally got the opportunity today to drop her class, and it's basically going to come across as, yeah, like, I need to graduate that math class. But, like, I don't know. It's not going to show up on my transcript, which is the important part, because, well, I dropped it. So when I go to, like, apply to places and they're like, can I, dude, seriously? I don't like this dude, to be honest. Whatever. But, like, yeah. So when I go to apply to places that, like, for whatever reason might require my college transcript, like, if I want to get a doctorate, could I take your ender pearls? No! I need them, dog. Why would I give you my ender pearls? Whatever, I'm getting out of here. This guy gets on my nerves and I'm not dealing with it. But yeah, no, I'm not doing this. This is the guy that was punching his baby Spinosaurus almost to death, by the way. So he's kind of, like, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. But, whatever. That's his problem. Alright, quick base tour, by the way, because none of you have seen this before. Unless you have seen it in real life, which some of you have. Is there a way to make, like, muddy water? Yeah, no, I don't think that there actually is. I have weight. I don't have malls. That's a new one. /VH sell 100. Boom. Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick base tour in 2 seconds. Let me put away this stuff. I have a horse spawn egg that I don't want, but I got it from one of the guys on the server. He's nice, so I kept it because he didn't want it. I paid him for it too, so it's fine. But okay, let me put the analyzer right here. So, real quick, this is the house, obviously, under construction. I got Penderite tools, by the way. These are so sick. Yeah, Penderite and then Ametrine are also, like, they're really cool, dude. But, so this is the axolotls, the axolotl tank. There's a lot of them in there. I might have crammed them in there a little bit. This is my bed, my friend's bed, my other friend's bed. This is Barkeologist, Fuzz Aldrin, Melanie, Eli, Holly, Lick Jagger, and Indiana Bones. And we got a little villager trading area. Stack of heads. That was mine for a little bit, but I changed my skin. That's beefs. That's fuzz pops. Zombie skeleton. I don't remember the name of that guy. It's MC something something whatever. I don't know. Villager breeder. Villager incubator. Centennial trophy when you open a bunch of those chests that they have for like this one mod. I don't know, it's weird. But like this is it's very my pink gaming chair that I got from Vit. She's cool. Well, let me update this map. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, like it's nothing crazy, you know. At least not the house. The house isn't done, so it's not anything insane. We got an automatic lava farm that, you know, farms lava. Is this finally working, or... This is supposed to go into this chest when it's empty, but it's not doing it, and it gets on my nerves. We're smelting a whole bunch of iron. This is all going to be turned into blocks. Whatever's not turned into blocks gets sold. This is going to be an herbivore enclosure of some kind. I'm probably going to... I think I'm doing Stegosaurus and Triceratops in here. Hello, Skelly Bones. Get out of here. Give me your bones. What I should put here? Yeah, one a minute. Give me a second. I'm doing a base tour. These are the Dimetrodons. They're awesome. What are the names? Briggs, Cairo, and something with an S. I can't remember now. Sterling, that's what it was. They all got like French, Dutch, and English names because they're Canadian. And I was like, Canada's a little bit of French, a little bit of Dutch, a little bit of English. So, that's Scotty. He's named after the biggest T-Rex in the world. So that's cool. That's the cow farm. There's just a couple of cows in there. Honestly, they probably escaped by now. If they're not all up here. They are all up here for some reason. What? Okay. Okay, let's take this down. Because they're trying to walk out, and it's not going to work for them. That's better. How do I get them down there? Are they stuck? I really don't know, actually. Come down here. Oh, they might be stuck, actually. Oh well. Whatever. You know what? I got a solution. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to do this, but I don't think you've left me much of a choice. And then have baby. Wow. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's a big storm outside. And then we got Skeleton John. I was gonna just call him Skeleton John, and then leave it at that, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. And then Gregory, and then Secretariat, named after the real life horse. We got 4 blue coral snakes in here. I think they're all still alive. They are all still alive. They're all named after various mythical like snakes. I think there's Jormungandr in there. I don't remember the rest of the names, and they're venomous, so I don't really want to go in there. There's a black tarantula in there. That's the actual scientific name. I thought that was cool. We got the American flag as like beacons. I don't remember most of your names. I feel like one of you is Medusa, one of them is a Hindu god, and the other one's something else. But I can't remember what their names are. All the axolotls have A names, by the way. I think that's the funniest thing ever. This is the storage room. Usually there's shulkers here, but there's not currently because they're in my inventory. Or my backpack. As soon as we can go back to the Enderman farm, I'm going. There's the automatic sugarcane farm. This is, by the way, any mods watching, this is well within the legal limit. It's only 14 of them. I think the limit is 15, right? 15 pistons and 15 observers per base. I'm below that limit, so I'm good. I just want it to be known before you log in and get worried about it. Carrot farm. This is also within the legal limit. I think the limit is 16 by 16. I think this is maybe barely 16 blocks long. And it's definitely not 16 blocks wide. Basically what I'm saying is I'm trying to cover my ass in case a mod sees me, or a mod watches the stream and then decides that they don't like something. I'm trying to, like, you know. Maybe I'll work on the Triceratops thing. Triceratops exhibit. Because I do gotta do that. You know what, let's think about this corner. We'll do that that one back corner for just wheat, because I feel like I need more. Like the one I have. There. I'm like, I only do carrots because I only really eat the golden carrots, but I have a lot of carrots, clearly. And I have a lot of golden carrots put away. So there's no point, you know, having just carrots if I have so many things. This chest? Yeah. Like, I have a pretty decent amount of golden carrots. I'm fine. And gold nuggets. And a lot of gold. And ametrine. I like this, like, layout, actually, for the valuables chest, but... And this is the Spinosaurus skeleton. He's just here. I don't know. I want to figure out... So the first thing I want to figure out... I'm kind of trying to stick to at least, like, a stone, cobblestone, stone brick thing for the enclosures. I'm not sure what kind of fence I want to do. That's my problem now. Oh. But let me see what fence is there. Shut up. What is that? Chordates. I have a lot of plant fossils. I can probably get some chordate saplings. Right? Yeah, I have a lot of plant fossils. I can definitely get a chordate sapling out of this. Let's see. I got a lot of... Oh, wow. Got a lot of DNA in here, too. Oh, I did have a lot of DNA in here. Now I don't. Let's go ahead and keep that in there for a while. Yeah, this is pretty well organized, too, actually. I like this a lot, too. I have, or had, at least one of every kind of DNA in the game. Only reason I don't have all of them anymore is because I gave one to Beef because this guy killed his cat, his saber-tooth tiger. So I gave him the saber-tooth tiger DNA that I had. Actually, let me go trade for more stuff, because that would be a good idea. How much leather have I got? I got plenty of sugarcane. Let's go. Iro! He joins every once in a while. He's cool too. Let's go make a metric buttload of book. Boom. There's a lot, actually, that you can do with the leather for some reason that I didn't realize. Can you analyze leather? Why? Cow, horse, donkey, hoglin. Hoglin DNA? Mushroom DNA? How does one get mushroom DNA? Or mushroom DNA, sorry. You can analyze the embryos? That's cool. That's neat. Nice. That's cool. Alright. This is kind of my cow-related chest right now. This thing is fast, by the way. I made this. I'm not at this base very frequently. Like, I am. I live here. But, like, I'm not here all the time. But, like, I spent, like, an hour here, and I had, like, a stack in an hour. It was pretty convenient, actually. I wish I could make more. I'm actually going to ask in a minute if I can have multiple, like, of those farms. And the same chunk and all below the 16 by 16 limit. I am genuinely curious. I don't think they're gonna... I'm not expecting them to say yes, quite frankly, but I would love if they did. There's... Actually, speaking of, every time I talk in chat, I get worried that I'm actually going to repeat myself by using, like, the up key when I open up chat again. And, it reminds me that there's this guy on the server who does that, but on purpose. he'll ask a question, and it's gotten to the point that we start ignoring him on purpose because he won't stop asking until somebody answers him. He repeats himself in all caps the second time around. It's so annoying. I mean, like, I think he's either like a child or something, or English isn't his first language or something along those lines. So I understand, but I'm just like, dude, shut up. Like stop, please. Like, he asked some question that nobody would have known the answer to, and then got mad that nobody answered, and I'm just like, what do you want us to do? I don't think this server's been open for 90 days. Do I have Discord? I don't have Discord open. Okay. Okay. Fences. Let's go work on fences. I like the chordates. Have I gotten... Oh, sweet, dude. I got 2 of them. Hell yeah. Let's do one here. Let me move this chest, actually. Ah, shoot. I'm trying to angle it up so I don't break the glass backs. I can't put you there because you won't open. I don't know. Let's put you, I guess, here. That's fine. I wish you could put barrels over... Do I have any empty barrels? That's a lot of torches. Give me these. I didn't realize that I had... Do I have more torches in the, like, random building stuffs chests that I have? Because I have a few of those kinds of chests that are just random building materials I don't know what to do with. No. Okay. Good. Actually. That reminds me, what can I use item frames for? Glow item frame? Or a basic plate? Really? What do you mean a basic plate? I actually like a lot of the good streams so far. Thank you. But I like a lot of the... There's a furniture mod. I think it's... There's Macaw's furniture and Paladin's furniture. I think, in the game. Oh, no, I think it's... No, there's Macaw's. So this is more like... vanilla, like, blocks. Oh, there's three in the game. This is more like a port of... It looks like... It's more of a port of, Mr. Crayfish. That's the vibe I get, at least. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh, there's Mr. Crayfish. Maybe an add-on? I don't know. But there's a lot of furniture in this game. A lot of plushes, too. Yeah, see? I like the chicken the chicken jockey plush. I want the Steve plush. How do I do that? Toys gem? Okay, let's see that real quick. Is it emerald and lime green dye? I'm sure I'm getting green dye from this thing. Right? No? Really? Well, let's make some. There. Give me the bucket. Boom. Give me that. Where's my bone meal? Can you guys tell? Like, I organize, right? Clearly. But I'm also terrible at remembering where I put things. So I wind up looking like an idiot every time I try and do anything. And try and figure out where things are. So, yeah, that's why I'm all over the place because I legitimately don't know what I'm doing. Like, half the time. Do I want... I don't know if I want Steve or if I want something else. I do not know. I mean, I like the Steve plush. Cyan. I have cyan dye. I don't think I have blue dye. Do I have even blue flowers? I mean, I have plenty of lapis, so it's fine, but I'm curious if I have cornflowers. No. I don't have cornflowers. That's interesting. Why do I not have cornflowers? That's so stupid to me. Give me that. And then I need a whole bunch of wool. Which is so annoying, actually, because I'm not going to use that for, like, anything else. Like, if I make blue wool, it's going to be just for this one thing. I'm probably not going to use it for much else. There. I need to get a sheep farm going. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to have them over hoppers. That's the goal. Is have them over hoppers and just shear them randomly. Redstone. Where's... This is fine. That's where I'm going to put all this stuff when I'm done with it. No? Oh, okay. Never mind, that's way less annoying. I got cobblestone. I was gonna say, I got this whole chest full of cobblestone. I got this whole chest full of cobblestone, and this one's filling up pretty quick. Like, I got stuff. I'm a little cracked out in my mind. Hang on, people are texting me. Organize it alphabetical, that could help. I think it already, when I have an automatic sorting thing. That's what this does. Whenever I hit this button, it'll sort automatically. I think it sorts by item ID. Steve. Like, I think that's what it does. Is it sorts by item ID. Where am I going to put a toys gym? What the hell do I even do with the inside of this? Can I make anything but plushes with it? I like the slime plush, I will say. That is cute. The shulker plush is cool. This I don't even think is in the game, is it? Yeah, that's the only thing in the game. I don't think that there's any sniffer eggs in the game. I feel like if there was sniffers in the game, they'd have sniffer DNA. Frogs, too. Frogs are not in the game either. Or, well... Okay, there's frogs from aquaculture, but other than that, there's no Minecraft frogs. Plenty of sheep, though. I like the sheep ones. The polar bear's cute. I like the polar bear a lot, actually. Silverfish is kind of cool. Guardians are cool. I like the ghast. I'm excited for that new ghast update, actually. That reminds me. That's going to be fun. I'll put this in here. And then we'll put you here. And that doesn't connect. Okay. I was going to say, as long as it don't connect to the glass, we're good. Why is my stream paused on my phone? Unpause. Let's see. What are you doing? It literally doesn't matter. It's 12 either way. Okay. I didn't know they had... Well, I knew they had, like, the... Like, random skins ones, things. Wait, which one? I might be inclined to download, in fact. Dino alt skins. Okay. Oh yeah, I have X-ray for my solo world. Not the random variants. What did he say it was? The alternate skins? Dino alt skins. The only one on here is secret DNA, which I don't like. Or the random variants, which could be what he's talking about. Let me ask him. But I don't see no alternate skins on here. Oh. I think that's already in my files, actually. I don't know how he got it to work. Because I tried using this before and it didn't work. Hang on. Oh, lag. Oh, he had to extract it. Interesting. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I know this is boring as hell, but I'll just do this real quick, and then we're good. Now, so that way I don't crash my game again. Let's do this. Resource packs. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is weird that you have to... Back to full screen. Just move it over and then done. And then this should work. Cool. Yeah, I tried using that one before. And it did not work. So I don't know how that guy got it to work. Or, well, I guess I know how he got it to work. I just did it. But I don't know how, like, that changes it. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab another drink. You know what's crazy? Is that I, like, 10 minutes before stream, got up and started stretching. And now my back still hurts. It did not help. Oh shit. Sorry. There. But, yeah, no, my back is... Oof. Oh well. Let me make sure. Just that way Apple Music doesn't start playing. I had to turn it off. Come on, game. You're changing the entity models of, like, 4 dinosaurs, dude. I don't even know what all... Actually, I don't know what dinosaurs are impacted by that, to be honest. Let me look. Did my game just crash or something? Or did I disconnect from the server? It's entirely possible I'll disconnect from the server, by the way. Because that tends to happen whenever I put on a new resource pack while in the server. It affects the pterosaurs, the platybelodons, ooh, dimetrodons, which I have, the nautilus, the raptors. I don't know if it changes all of them. Oh, it changes a good chunk of them. Come on. Don't take forever to load. Seriously? Are we being for a real game? Alright, well now it's responding at least, so that's good. Oh, no, it's not. It was responding, and now it's not. There it is. I was waiting for it. Oh, well. It happens. But hopefully this looks cool. There's also, like, server... Like, client... Not client side. It's, like, server side ones. Like random skins that you can get or that are gonna be available at some point. So I guess this is kind of just a replacement until there's velociraptors in here. So I want to see. I'm curious I really like that glowstone lamp, actually. Excuse me. Oh, the raptors in here are gone. I don't know where they went. Salt and pepper. They're gone. Ah. Oh well. Damn, that is a lot of thunder. Sorry, it looks like Thor is getting his ass beat outside. I'm surprised my power hasn't gone out, quite frankly. Like, my power or my Wi-Fi, I'm surprised it's been up this long. Oh well. I mean, I'm not oh well. I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, surprised. Let me turn the thing back up. Let's do 16, why not? I think my computer can handle 16, right? What did Steve do? I don't know what Steve did, but he probably did something. He always does something, I feel like. Yeah, look, he's green! He's green! It's supposed to affect the T-Rex, too, so Scotty might look different as well. Which is neat. Yeah, Scotty's green, too! Cool! I like that. That's awesome. I have 2 of you? Oh, hell yeah. It cloned my thing. I guess at some point the server crashed and it cloned it. Sick, dude. Saves me a lot of resources. Do that. Sorry, give me a sec. Talk about a water bottle. Alright. Oh, thank God, one got off. I can go steal the enderman farm from him. Oh, yeah, no, let's turn the thing back down. I don't think it's necessarily lagging out my game, but I don't think it's doing any favors. Boom! My enderman farm. Hold up. Boom. Wait, I can sell that, to be honest. Slash age, sell 50. I don't think anybody's gonna buy it, but you never know. You know? Well, you don't, because you never do, but you know. Okay. Inventory be sorted out. Oh, I gotta go back. I forgot the backpacks! Where the hell? Why would I want to go back here, bro? This is Juan's base. I mean, it's good I can do this now, but that's so annoying. Actually, wait. Let me go show you guys his Spinosaurus that he was going to beat to death, and that I think that is the funniest thing on the planet. I think it's this way. I feel like, yeah, it was back this way. There he is. He's in this hole. And I know not a lot of you guys might have played fossils in archaeology. He is nowhere near old enough to be tamed. They have to be adults. They have to be 12. He is 0. And you can see he's lost health. That's because Juan almost beat him to death. Let me do that so he doesn't get out. But I think it's so funny, dude. He was going to beat this poor baby to death, and for what? He couldn't even tame it if he wanted to, because it's a baby. That was some major lag. Jesus. Whoa. No, 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 no. Whoops. That was almost really bad. I mean, that wouldn't have been that bad. It would have just been mildly annoying to have to wait another couple hours until I can rank up. Because now I do think that rank up wise, yeah, it's just a waiting game now. I gotta get a little over 24 hours, about 28 hours worth of playtime, which is fine, I can do that. And then just not die for 10 hours. And then I'm good. I forgot the backpacks again. What else is gonna happen? So, real world wise, the current plan. Are you kidding me? Hi. Yo. I hate that they call me Lulu, bro. Oh, that's cool. What is this? Man, this has to have taken a while, bro. That's insane. Abstract, for real, for real. Yeah, dude, their base is sick. Claire's, and I don't know who else lives here. There's a guy named Buddha or something. But, like, yeah, they have, like, the visitor center, which is sick. Steve. I'm curious. Drop him. Ah. Whoa. Yeah, so as you guys can kind of tell, they're building Jurassic World. Annie's here. Great, Annie's here. Hi, Annie. Well, she's not watching, I would assume. But I'm saying hi anyway. Skeleton horse. Ah, it's Buddha's. Okay. Let's go back to the end. And let's keep getting them pearls. Them pearls. Okay. Is there really somebody else here again? Or... okay. No, it was just really well timed, apparently. I was actually going to be so annoyed. I was trying to do this offline before I started streaming, and like 4 people all of a sudden needed the ender pearls and needed the money, and I'm like, I will literally punch you all in the face. I really thought Claire was a divine dodo. I guess not. I want to be a divine dodo. You gotta pay for it. Oh well. Maybe when I have $30, that I can freely spend on stupid-ass Minecraft servers. This isn't a stupid Minecraft server. You get my point. That I can, once I have $30, I can actually blow on a Minecraft server. I would. Dude, this is so cool. You can walk into these and it actually moves, like in response to your player. That's so sick. So, movie news, right? We got Jurassic World coming out soon, ish, in June. June? July? July 2nd? July 2nd. And so that's cool. I'm actually very excited for that, to be honest. I have mixed feelings on the D-Rex. I kind of hope it stays to just the movie, you know, and doesn't reach the, like, it doesn't impact the whole rest of the franchise the way Indominus Rex has. Where it's like, the movie after this is going to be all about hybrids. And then the movie, like, half the series are going to be about hybrids. And now video games, like, you know, because, like, the Indominus Rex opened up the door for the Jurassic World game to have so many, like, random hybrids. It opened up the door for Jurassic World Evolution to have a couple of them too. And don't get me wrong, a lot of them are really sick. I think the Spinoraptor's cool. I think the Stegoceratops is awesome. I think the Indominus Rex was fine. I didn't love it, but I don't like dislike it. I'm neutral towards it. The Indoraptor sucked, but it was alright. Like, I understand why people like it. Scorpius Rex is awful. I'm sorry. If you like the Scorpius Rex, you just have a taste. But, like, I just don't think the hybrids are an interesting enough story to have been, like, as, I guess, long-lasting is probably the best way I would phrase it. Because they've been around since 2015 now. Technically, if you want to get into it more, there's, like, in lore-wise, they've been around for years before that. But I just don't, I don't think I think the D-Rex needs to just stay to this one movie. Maybe, like, they can bring up the idea of other failed clones in the future. But I just think that the D-Rex is such a unique and interesting, like, take on dinosaur media, especially Jurassic Park, that they should just leave it, you know? They shouldn't keep trying to push all the hybrid stuff like they have been for years. Because the Indominus Rex was cool, the Indoraptor was less cool, and then people didn't like the Indoraptor enough to want more hybrids. And that's why there weren't hybrids in the movie after that. Mine! Like, that's why they stopped with the hybrids, is because they weren't interesting. And then they filled that gap with the Giganotosaurus, which was fine. I don't love its design. I wish it was a little bit more of an accurate one, but I think it's fine. But that movie sucked. The movie was awful. I just think that they need to take a step back, be like, what makes Jurassic Park Jurassic Park? And go from there. And for me, the original book is a horror book. You know? The original book is terrifying. It's gory, it's violent, but it's to showcase the fact that, like, you know, these are extinct animals. They're monsters in comparison to modern day animals. And that they shouldn't be brought back to life. I think that if you take away the horror aspect, and you just make it a thriller movie like the original Jurassic Park is, it definitely, it doesn't negate the impact entirely of the book, but it lessens it, you know? So I just think that if they want to go the route of, if they want to go the route they are going, of back in 1990, whatever, back in 1980 something, we had these genetic clones that we were going to do. But the first genetic clone of the T-Rex, the, I don't know, whatever dinosaur failed, and became a massive mutant creature like the D-Rex is supposed to be, then they need to just leave it to either that movie, or do something actually interesting just beyond just, I don't know, like a T-Rex clone but different. That's what the Indoraptor was. It was just the Indominus Rex but smaller and a different color. That's not interesting. You know? And on top of that, the entire, like, the Indoraptor was awful. It had the whole point of its, like, creation was for, what, hunting and, like, military use? But by the time you're pointing a gun and telling a dinosaur to go get somebody, why would you not just shoot them? And I know that's an argument that people have made before, but it's true. You know? That's the reason that argument is so popular when you're talking about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is because it's true. Like, the Indoraptor would have been a useless dinosaur. And it was a useless dinosaur. It didn't do anything. It fought Blue, who, by the way, was objectively weaker than Indominus Rex. And this thing is supposed to be stronger? I'm not convinced, because this thing didn't kill a single thing except for, like, one dude, and then killed itself like an idiot. This thing is a hyper-intelligent being that can't even walk on its own legs. It's, like, literally multiple times throughout the movie, it went, like, sliding across the floor, or it, like broke something or got stuck on something. And it's like, how is this the step up from the Indominus Rex? It's not. It's not. And that's why the Indoraptor doesn't work for me. Because I wouldn't even say it's a step down, it's just not a step up. You know? Like, it's not anything special. It's just the Indominus Rex, but small. And with a stripe and a different color. It's not, like, it's not important, you know? It's a forgettable dinosaur in a okay movie. Because when I think of Jurassic World hybrids, I honestly think of the Stegoceratops first. Or I think of, like, the Indominus Rex. I don't think of the Indoraptor because the Indoraptor sucked. I think that they could have done so much cooler stuff with it. Like, they could have... I like that it was, for a little bit, super intelligent. Like, it lured the one guy into the cage to get the tooth, and that was cool. And it did nothing else. At all. The entire movie. It died. Like, maybe 30 minutes later? I think the idea of selling the dinosaurs and the moral ethics that come along with... Like, the morals and the ethics that come along with relocating dinosaurs that should be extinct off of the island, the only island in the world they were contained on, is far more interesting than what they tried to do with the Indoraptor. They took an interesting concept and shoehorned the Indominus Rex back into it. That's why it doesn't work for me. You know? Because the whole point of the movie, for the first half, is like, well, these animals are supposed to be extinct. And we brought them back to life. Do they deserve the same rights that we afford regular modern-day animals? Like, when a cheetah is injured, or in a spot that it's not going to survive much longer. Like, if it was, like, regular modern-day animals in a zoo next to a volcano, like how it was in the movie, they probably, like... Sorry, I'm doing this now. But, like, if it was regular modern-day animals, then we would have had a whole different fucking story. And that's why the Indominus Rex doesn't work for me. Why are you here? Why are you back? I just want the Ender Pearls. It's just not an interesting enough concept on its own. And so they had to shoehorn it in the middle of what is an interesting concept on its own to make it a worse movie. And that's why I don't like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is for that reason alone. The Indoraptor was not worth anybody's time. Is this guy gonna do anything, or is he just gonna stay here? Nut, you're awesome and all, but please, take the Ender Pearls or go. Nah, I don't. There's another one? That's a moderator. But, like, I just don't... Moderator who can't even play Minecraft. Okay. Sorry, I'm being mean. Because now I'm aggravated that I can't do the goddamn thing. But, like, I don't know. The Indoraptor was just not an interesting concept to me. I don't mind if somebody else likes the Indoraptor. That's fine. You're allowed to. It's your opinion. But you're allowed to like it. I don't. And I just don't think it's an interesting enough concept as far as the other hybrid. Like if it was any other hybrid, if the story was like, well, we have all these other hybrids on the island and dinosaurs, and we aren't sure what rights they are protected under, if any, then that would have been fine, you know? Make it more of like a legal drama than like whatever the hell it became in the end. That would have been interesting, but it wasn't. And that's why it sucks. You know? Like, it's less... It became less about getting dinosaurs off of the island that's about to explode, and more about, haha, look guys, we have another hybrid. Isn't that cool? Didn't you miss the Indominus Rex? And it's like, no. Who missed the Indominus Rex? I sure as shit didn't. And I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. I thought the Indominus Rex was actually an interesting concept, but I just didn't miss it. I think the movies were fine without it. You know? I don't think the movies were better without it. I think the Indominus Rex is good enough that, like, it's fine. But, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think the movies were bad because of the Indominus Rex. I don't think the Indominus Rex ruined anything. I don't think it, like, you know, nothing like that. I just don't think that the Indominus Rex, like, no, wait, I want that back. Give me that back. I don't know what I'm trying, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm a little bothered by some of the stuff that they are doing. You know? That's all. It's just, like, I'm not, like, annoyed. I'm not angry. I'm just bothered by the fact that we keep getting the same, like, ideas in these movies. And that it's just, look, guys, it's a dinosaur, but it's not a dinosaur. Isn't that so cool? And it's like, it was cool the first time. Not really anymore. I need to not, actually. You know, like, it was cool the first time. Like, the Indominus Rex is cool. I just think it would have been cooler if it got the chance to actually stand on its own and be its own thing, rather than just immediately be followed up with, you know, Indominus Rex Part 2, like the next movie. I don't know. I can also see reasons that people like it. I know there are reasons people like it, and it's like, again, it's fine if you do. I don't. Just because I don't think it's interesting. My hope, like I said, for this next movie is that the D-Rex is kind of staying its own thing after this movie ends. And that we don't get, like, a million failed dinosaur clones. No, this is the way. You know? Like, we don't need more dinosaur clones. They're fine, but they're not interesting enough to continue on with them for another, like, movie or two after this one movie, I think. What am I trying to do here? I thought that you could connect these, and now I realize you can't. And it bugs the hell out of me. The dinosaurs can definitely fit in between there, which I don't like. I thought that this would connect. You know? I thought it would connect the glass pane, but I guess not. That blows. Let me get my silk touch pick. In that case, I don't know what I'm going to end up doing here, because I don't know what I want to do. Like, what should I do? Well, let's go put these frame blocks away. Let's go find another chest. Let's use this one. We'll find more frame blocks. I think I have more. Frame slabs. Any other frame blocks I should be aware of? No. Okay, we'll put everything up in here. These are really cool blocks. I just suck at using them, apparently. But let's put these logs away, too. I don't need these. I have so many of these things. I hate these trees so much. I have that whole chest. I have this whole double chest full of just ebony logs. More ebony logs. More ebony logs. I hate them. I hate them. I need them gone. Please just kill me. Glass panes don't connect to stone pillars. I don't think. Yeah, I think that's why I even still have stone pillars to begin with. Because I don't think that they connect. No. Which also sucks. What can I do? What can I do? Ooh, wait, I got an idea. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these back out. We're gonna get 2 stacks of each. And we're gonna make stairs. Make a whole bunch of stairs. Boom. Okay. Put all these back. No, wait, I need actually. I need like another stack of each. Okay. Here's what I can do. Right? Boom. And then, boom. Boom. That'll be cool, I think. I like that, actually. That's kind of neat. Wait. That's kind of a cool design. And it kind of gives you the chance to, like, I guess, feed them, maybe? When they're big enough? You know? Or, like, I don't know. It gives you a bit of a connection with them, if that makes sense. Or, even cooler idea, tear these down. Put up the glass panes. And do a little something like this. Which is also cool. Yeah, wait, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. That's sick. Okay. Now the real question is, am I just going to do that randomly? Because, I mean, probably. Like, I don't think it needs to be in any one specific spot, you know? It's not like they need to be evenly spaced or anything, it just needs to be there. I don't love the chipped panes, if I'm being honest. I hate that they do that whenever you turn them, or whenever they connect to a block. Oh, they don't do that over there. But, like, I think it's just, like, I need to reload. Or something. Like, they do this. And I don't like that. I don't know, it just bugs me a little bit. It's nothing too bad. I understand that it's probably still in development, but, you know, it just bugs me a little bit. Oh well. I'll live. I could stop being a baby about it. Do this. Put one there. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of these little windows. And then we'll turn the rest of this... Okay, actually, wait. We'll get to a point where it's a little bit more straight. Like right here. Do one last one here, and the rest of this... Go over here and do the same thing over there. But, like, the rest of that can be, like, a stone... like, thing. You know? Like stone... Maybe not pillars, per se. But kind of pillars. Like a cliff kind of thing. We'll do that. I'm sure you guys can hear it, but there's an iron farm in this mod called Easy Villagers. By far one of the most useful things on the planet. Tyrannosaurus. I would assume that they're all back out of the nether by now, but I'm also perfectly happy working on this. I think this is actually a really cool idea. Oh yeah, I have the corners. Wait, how much do I have to claim now? Oh, why is caps lock on? Do I need to do that now? I need a lot more blocks. That's fine. I can wait. Or I can just do 10. I still need a lot more blocks. That's crazy. I really thought that I had enough blocks for that, actually. What am I going to do about this? I think I'll just... Boom. I'll probably put slabs on top, too, to be honest. Like, just perfectly normal slabs. This is looking good, actually. I mean, it's not. I don't like the glass panes doing what they're doing. But it doesn't look bad. And as long as it don't look bad, I am perfectly happy. I'm curious. Can I... No, I can't access... What is this, by the way? Is that the pets thing? Does it tell me there's a pet in my inventory or something? Because they have a mod where you can pick up only tamed pets, but you can pick up pets. I saw a guy pick up Gallimimus. I'm curious if I can pick up... Actually, let me go test it out. Maybe I can pick up Dimetrodons. That would be really funny. I don't know. I don't know. I picked up dogs, I picked up cats, I picked up the bird. I can't pick up Scotty, I've tried. Okay, well, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, but I think I can pick these guys up. No, there's not enough people on the server. There's too many people on the server for me to try and sleep and skip the night. It's not gonna work. I'll have to wait until the day, I guess. Oh. Balls. Boom. Excuse me. Glass panes are mostly done. No, they're not. Because I didn't do this side. I like these glass panes a lot, only when they're clear. You know? That's the only time I like them. Like, when they look like that, they look fine. But when they don't look like that, they look like dookie. Dog water, if you will. I'll probably end up doing the rest of the Enderman farm when I'm not streaming, because that doesn't feel like something that's going to retain anybody's attention, and I don't want to make you guys sit through that. So, no. You know, like, I already feel like I'm boring as it is. I don't need you guys to, you know, sit through the goddamn Enderman farm. This is gonna be annoying. And then we'll do brick and stone. There, that looks fine. Let's get rid of the sword. Make my life a little bit easier. Boom. You know, it doesn't need to be anything crazy. As long as it looks decent, that's what I'm worried about, you know. I'll probably wrap up the actual, like, the important side, which is this side, you know, the guest side, first, before I move on. Can I do this? No. Before I move on to doing the rest of the thing. The, like, wall that I want to do in the back. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, you rat. Get out of here. No. Boom. 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 There. Alright. So that's kind of the front done. Let's go figure out slabs. I shouldn't need that many, to be honest. But, you know, it don't hurt to have more. Like, this is probably plenty. Shut up. Any texts? I do have texts, indeed. Alright. Let's do this. Boom. And then you know what? Let's grab the stairs again. Actually. And do like this on top. No. Like that. Yeah, this is not enough, actually. I don't know why I thought that'd be enough. There. Yeah, that looks good, actually. I like that a lot. this. Ah, crap. Ah, dookie. Anyways. Yeah, this server's fun, though. Like, if you guys ever feel like joining, you know, would recommend, absolutely. It's by far one of the only reasons I'm streaming right now, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd probably still be, like, I'd still be playing games. I still play Minecraft on my free time. But I wouldn't be live right now if it wasn't for this server. The server is a lot of fun. The moderators are relatively fair for the most part. So it's not like, you know, you mess up once and you're getting banned instantly. They are relatively lenient, from my experience. At least in comparison to other moderators they are. So I think it's fun. There's always people on, so there's always somebody to play with. Somebody to talk to, for the most part. In case you can't tell from chat not leaving me alone. Let me see if I can shrink that, actually. Can I? With height. Okay, how's that look now? That does not look good. I will tell you that much. What was it, 140 by like, what, 90? Good enough. I don't want to turn chat off. Is the problem. That is not good. What the hell? Just crank it back up to 11. That's fine. I don't know. I don't want to see chat. I don't want to see people talking. At least not while I'm live. You know? I mean, not that anybody really says anything bad, but you know. Whatever. And then that's done. No, that's not done. There. Now it's done. That looks really good. I like that a lot, actually. I'm a big fan. Let's get some of those eggs started, I think. I think that may be a good idea. That's fine, leave that in there. Put this away. Grab all this crap. I hate having ebony stuff all the time. It's everywhere. I'm like Anakin Skywalker, but for ebony logs. Let's do 3 Triceratops and 3 Stegosaurus. I actually can put all of these in one cultivator now. Well, I can put all of one species in a cultivator now. I don't gotta separate them like that no more, but I still prefer to. It you know, is better. It's more convenient that way. Wow. Well, I got new plants. That's good. I can take these out now. There's a lot more than that's a lot more than I anticipated. That is for sure. Let's actually put all the fossilized plant stuff in here. No, this can go back. Yes. Put all that in there. That. What did I do in here? Oh. This whole time I was kind of hoping that was done already, and then I just kept forgetting to collect it. And here we are. No. There you go. I hope that none of these fail, to be honest. Not that I'm going to be able to hatch them immediately anyway, but you know. Let's just do stone and cobblestone, though, for the back of that enclosure. I think that would make the most sense, considering I want to try and keep it looking natural-ish. As natural as possible, at least. I say that's as high as we get. We'll keep the base made of... Let's just do the inside on this wall for now. Like right here. You know? Like, let's not do more than is necessary. Because I gotta turn all this into a natural looking beach at some point. It can't stay the way it is because it's gonna be ugly. But, yeah. Like, this is, oh, shoot. That was probably really annoying. This doesn't have to be the best looking thing in the world, as far as just being somewhat natural. You know? Or, like, that's not how it's supposed to work. Like, this doesn't have to look beautiful. It just has to look natural. You know? It has to look like it would be something that dinosaurs would live around. And that's what I'm more interested in. And quite frankly, as long as it's more than 2 blocks tall, I don't much mind how it looks. Take that right there. Like, see, that looks good. That looks good. I like that a lot, actually. It's kind of sick. Like, not all of this wall needs to be super tall, but it needs to be kind of tall. Actually, let's go get dirt right now. Let me grab this stuff. Let's go get some of my boatloads and boatloads of dirt and go build that. Right here. See? Looks fine. Like, that's all I need for right now. This can go up in my backpack for now. And then we'll get back on building the rest of this junk. My claim thing that they'd have in the server is I made it so whenever I walk in, it says "Heyo," because that's usually what I say when I join the server. Anyway, but like, okay, so I want to keep these corners tall. Like, the corners I want wide and I want tall. You know, like this. And then I'm probably also gonna get moss to put in these back corners and have it stretch up the walls. Actually, I might go do that now before I forget. Oh, my game crashed. That's beautiful. Ah, interesting. So my game didn't crash, I just got disconnected for no reason. That was weird. Did the server crash? Did I get banned for some reason? Server crashed. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure my microphone was still on because I just realized that last stream it didn't turn on. Is that John Hammond that I'm looking at? Oh my god, it's John Hammond. Oh my god, it's the Fortnite Rex skin. They actually released a new, like, season OG chapter thing that I really like. I like the Rex remix, actually. I mean, I'm a little biased. I love dinosaurs, but... like, OMG, John Dead Space. Ah, I had that. That's so annoying. Okay, let's go. Alright. It's probably resets on my progress, to be honest. But, that's okay. That's okay. Stuff happens. No, you know what? It doesn't reset your builds, it resets your inventory. So I will have actually duplicates, depending on how far back it set me. So I'll have more materials to work with. See? No. Wait, maybe not. Like, see, all that stuff is still there. I actually have less to work with now. Sent me years back. Real. It sent me a fair amount back, too, but I'm using relatively cheap materials, so it's fine. You know? Like, it worked out. It didn't work out, but it didn't affect me too bad. Because I'm not using anything crazy, but... excuse me. I have Beaches by... oh my god, what's her name? By Biba Doobie stuck in my head right now. That one. She's good, actually. NBA Youngboy better. But... Moss. Where's Moss? There's Moss. There's more Moss. I really like the Moss, like, stuff, actually. Do this. Put these back there. Weird now. There. Later, hater. Heyo. Is he gonna tell me again? Let's make this corner even taller. Like, it just needs to look decent and natural, and that's all. That's all I'm worried about. Put up the walls in between. I also need to focus on making sure that there's no spot that they can jump out at. You know? Okay. Break this up. See? Looks pretty good. I think. Nice. Yeah, you know what? Where'd my dirt go? Give me some of this. I don't want coarse dirt, though. Let's just kind of build... It doesn't need to be perfect. I'll make it look more natural later. This will be kind of a cliff near the water, I think. I think that'd be cooler. This is, besides Scotty, probably the most effort I've put into an enclosure. Scotty, I had to dig out a chunk of a hill, which was probably harder, but I think I had to do the same here, so it's actually not really. I don't know. Like, I don't know which one I would say was harder. They're probably equal. to be honest. They're probably about equal. Oh boy, I'm flooding my own jet. I'm spamming myself. Okay, this is looking pretty good. The fact it's a straight wall is kind of what's throwing me off, though. Because obviously the rest of them are somewhat, you know, curved a little bit. Let's... Here we go. Yeah, like, this is fine. I like this a lot, actually. This can look a bit more, I guess, random. That's good. How's this looking? Let's see. I like this a lot. This is great progress. Let's grab some moss, right? We'll get a bunch of bone meal too. We'll put some down here. Some down here. 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 There. Oh, okay. And then we'll bone meal all that to make it cover up the stem. Define active. Do you mean like actually spewing lava, or? Because I mean they kind of do. I actually like what they did with the volcanoes in this mod. To be honest, I don't know if a lot of people do. I've never really heard anybody talk about them. To be fair. Like, I think they're cool. I also think they're really useful for getting fossils. I know that's kind of the purpose of them. It's like the one biome that fossils are guaranteed to spawn in. I mean, they're guaranteed to spawn in basically every biome. But it's the only biome in the game that's just for fossils. But they're really cool. And also really good for getting volcanic stone too, which is also awesome. This looks really good so far, I have to say. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm tooting my own horn. This looks good, I think. Let's see from the front. Make sure there's no spots that they can jump out at. Kind of like this. Like I can see them escaping that. Yeah, that looks awesome. Can someone come check this out? What do you think of this back wall? I wanted it to look kind of like a regular floor. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this, actually. The moss is gonna make it look better. I wonder what- Okay, kinda. I mean, I smacked my face in the process, but I did. What? I can zoom through? Okay. What's up? I want to see. Oh. Oh well. Rockets go burp. Yeah, honestly, real. Like, get rid of that stuff. I don't want that stuff. These things. What are they called? The azalea platforms. I don't like them very much. Mostly because they don't fit very well with the aesthetic I'm trying to give off. You know? Like, I don't know. I just don't... They're too mythical, I guess. If that makes sense. They look too much like they're out of a fantasy game and not out of a dinosaur thing. And I don't like them that much. They're cool. I'm sure there's plenty of uses for them. I just don't like them. I'd rather not have them. At least not in... Like, they're cool for other things. They're just not good for the dinosaur worlds. At least not when they're giving the dinosaurs away out of the enclosure. Yeah, there's still not enough of us that could probably sleep this night, to be honest. Okay, one more time. Trying to expand some of this moss out so that it all connects up a little bit. Now the real question is what kind of trees do I want to use? I am uncertain. I also don't know what saplings I have and what saplings I'd have to buy. Go all this way. This one. There. Put this stuff away. Yeah, saplings. Ooh, yes. No. I hate the ugly trees so much, man. Japanese orchid. There's some pretty trees in here. You know? That's what I want. I want pretty trees. What else do I got? What else do I got? I don't know. Let's definitely get rose bushes. I think it's plenty. Can I get more of those bushes? The shrubs? Need those? Shit. I like having a bunch of these because there's a fair amount of stuff you can do with them. Like, they're just cool blocks. And they don't act like platforms like the other ones do. So like I can build a little shrubland here. That kind of thing. There, see? It's kind of neat. Let's do one big ass tree back here. That's good. And one more big ass tree back here. Do one Japanese orchid there. Those are flowers. Okay. In that case, let's get a whole bunch of these. Cool. Sprinkle them around back here. What is part of it? Biomes you'll go. Okay. Cool. Oh, the biomes you'll go is actually such a cool little mod. Well, little. It's a huge mod, but it's super cool. Dude, half the time I can't even tell when there's a goddamn moss carpet. They're kind of annoying, actually. I'll keep one for safekeeping. So red spruce sapling here. Get some rose bushes. We'll do the same thing that we did with the Japanese ones. Sprinkle around. Probably do less of these though. We need minus 66. Oh, I'm quick with it. There. See, it's kind of nice. I don't know how I want to do a water source yet. That is the other problem. Probably put it right here. Actually, let's dig it out first before I leave. Probably shouldn't have reorganized. Actually, yeah, let me put this stuff back. There, kind of. Now the real question is, what are you made out of? Dirt, sand. Let's get some bone meal down there too for the grass, actually. Get some of this stuff. This is cool. I got sand, I got dirt, and I got gravel. I think I have gravel. Let's also grab some coarse dirt. I know for a fact I have sand because I got so much sand. And then I think I have gravel. Yeah, I do. That's another iron. Yeah, see, that's a lot of iron. I'm a little stacked, to be honest. That's fine. I don't know why I'm doing that when I can just do this. Let's try and keep the sand below, like, beach level. You know, let's not make it like the beach made out of sand. Let me do something like this. Yeah, sprinkle a little bit of coarse dirt in. Just for the added, like, texture. I only need 2 buckets of water. Ow. Now I need 1. See? This is a cute little fuzzy, actually. I like how I've done with it. Boom. Now let's throw some of this in there. Get some plant life in the thing. I think it's good. What happens if I do this? What does this do? Now what happens if I could do this out like on a regular one? Literally nothing. Actually, nothing happens. Okay. Put all this stuff back. Put that back. All the eggs got done flawlessly, by the way. Very happy with that. Didn't have to fight no failure source or anything. This is good. This is coming along nice. No iron left, which is good. I do gotta get more glass, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I should do in here. I mean, other than, oh wait, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go get more bone meal. Cause I gotta go. I turn a lot of these bones into bone meal. I have way too many bones. I mean, I got a lot of bone meal too, but I don't need all to be bone meal, but I need more bone meal. You know. Put some grass in. You know the deal. Grass, flowers, and whatnot. Annie! How long has beef been back in the game for? Damn, my bad. Whoops. Soup! I legitimately did not see anybody rejoin, like genuinely. What do you mean? What does this mean? Ah! That's a bit overpowered. Promise. His axolotls despawned. He's probably gonna have to come back here and get more if he wants more. I think this is a little bit too much, actually. But that's okay. It's cute, so I don't care. Go land up on the wall. Oh, I fell off the wall. I landed perfectly on it, and then I fell perfectly off it. The problem is, I know it looks like I have no frames. It's because of that goddamn jungle. That jungle lags the hell out of my game. Sorry, I'm not trying to be silent. I'm just reading the chat. Are we old, or are you guys babies? Little. Oh God. Don't. Oh well. Now I know I'm not young anymore. Damn. Excuse me. This is a cute base, actually. Wait, hold up. Hang on, is he gonna slash trust me so I can help him? Does he know he can just build up here, by the way? Oh well, I'm having fun. Dude, that was awesome. That was fun. Oh my god. That shouldn't have been as fun as it was. This is a cool little enclosure, actually. Add apes. Base. In case I ever need to visit anywhere, by the way, I always do that. Anybody watching who's actually like part of the server, I always, whenever I visit somebody's base, make a waypoint there just in case I need to visit. What's in here? Over here. What the hell? The Tiktaalik? So, for anybody, I say anybody, it's one person watching this stream right now. But anyway, whoever, I don't care, anybody who doesn't know what the Tiktaalik is, it's the first fish to walk on land. It's the first creature it didn't grow legs, but it had fins that it would use to drag itself across the land. I love the Dimetrodon so much. This guy's enclosure needs to be bigger though. Yeah, see. What else you got? Ah, the Meganara. Yeah, I refuse to have those little fuckers because they have a tendency to break out, and I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. No. Too much of a hassle. The environment, depending on the year. That's cool. And then, what is that? Oh, Diplocaulus. I like Diplocaulus, actually. They're kind of cool, too. A lot of the smaller animals are super cool, I just haven't done them yet. You know, like, I don't know. I have trouble, I guess, figuring out how I want to do their individual enclosures. I suppose is how I'll say it. But, like, I don't know. It's just odd. It's just super cool. I need to go back home. I need to do two things. One, I need to put the eggs down. And two, I need to figure out how to make all those tables and shit, these things up here. Let's go find out. Let's go left to right. How do I make a botanist's workbench? Okay, that's not expensive, actually. I know I had clay. Where's it at? There we go. Boom. Okay. And then, okay. So we have that going. Now we need, let's grab that. I think any kind of planks works. I think we need fences. We need sticks. Sticks we have plenty of. Let's also grab a couple of logs. Or not even a couple of logs. We just need enough to make crafting tables. Because I think all of these require a crafting table. Of some kind. Yeah, they all do. Except this one. Tinkerer's workbench. I wonder what that's for. Guess I'll find out. Yeah, no, we should wait for that. What's it called? The bricks, the clay, whatever we use, that's not. Time being. One more. One more. There. I don't actually know if I made the right amount of... No? Is that wrong? Other way? Can I only use... I can only use the default crafting table from regular ass Minecraft. That is mildly annoying. Because now I just crafted a shitload of crafting tables for no reason. Oh well, botanist workbench. I need to make... I might make a workshop. That'd be sick. Yeah, I can fit this stuff in here. Let's put this here. So what do I do with you? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little, maybe not crossover, collaboration? Whatever. Anyway. Carpenter's workbench. I need 3 logs, planks, wooden axe. I'm probably not going to be allowed to use not regular, but to use any other kind of planks. Hang on, how did this go? Okay, I need planks, and I need what? Iron. An individual piece of iron. Let's go find a spot for this guy. Let's put him here. And I suppose I'll figure out what I make with all of these. This is probably all the different, yeah, this is all the different types of wood. This is probably flowers. And I'm curious if I just grab, I don't know, where are the regular Minecraft? There's one. Like if I grab this, what'll it do? Anything? What's this mod called? Chips. Ah, it's used for these kinds of things. Okay. So maybe not Like, okay, I have an idea. I have mushrooms. Let's grab one of those. Maybe, probably not. No. Take that back, actually. And put. Do I have regular mushrooms? Yes. Okay, here you go. Okay, neat. And then we can get rid of that. Shepherds. 4 logs, 3 sticks, crafting table, and some wool. That's not crazy expensive or crazy complicated. Hi. Ah, starter. That actually kind of scared the hell out of me. Do I got decent armor for you? Kinda. That's fine. Let's get... That's good. And sword. Oh, I have diamond boots. I don't have a diamond helmet, I don't think. Wait. Yeah, okay. So, I have a bunch of materials that I intend to give to new players. And, you know, this is all. So when you kill the enemy, they drop the backpack and you can give material. I give materials to those players. Anyways, yeah, no, my goal is to eventually make a like new player hotel is what I'm gonna call it. And I'm probably gonna put it up on this hill. And it's gonna be a small section where my park isn't claimed. Maybe not up on that hill then, but I'll find a spot for it, and it'll be a small section where the place isn't claimed. A new player has to ask, and they'll get let in. And that's it. You know, I like the idea of just being able to help new players, because I remember when I was new and I got help, you know, from a random player. And, I don't know, you know, it feels good to help people, so I want to do it. Put that in there, okay. Brick. What the hell else did I need? What do you even use a mason's workbench for? That's so annoying. I thought I had that one. Ooh, the enchantment table's gonna be real expensive. So I don't have an extra, do I? No, I definitely wouldn't have an extra of that. I don't even know if I have books, honestly. Whatever, one of my villagers trades books anyway, don't matter. Do I really? Wait, do I actually? No, they're probably in the thing. No? Not at all? That's so obnoxious, actually. What? Oof. How much is a broomstick? Blaze rod and 3 cobblestones. Blaze rod. 3 cobblestone. It is really interesting how necessary a blaze actually is for just playing this game. Like, I don't know, I never would have guessed it when I loaded up this game for the first time, that the blaze is probably one of the most important mobs in the game. What do I need? Have this, I have this, I have that. I need a redstone torch, which is relatively cheap. And I needed what? TNT? Gunpowder and sand. Gunpowder and sand. Boom. I don't have slabs. Does it need to be oak? Now that's stupid and you know it. Video game. Do I have oak slabs just sitting around? No. So you're really gonna do this to me? That's mildly annoying. It's interesting that this is... Oh, it needs to be stripped logs too. Stripped spruce logs. What the hell? I don't even have spruce. I sold all my spruce because it was annoying. No, I sold all my spruce because it was my job, actually. I don't fucking know. Let's go right here. At least give me the sapling back. Really? Really? Okay. As if to spite me. Okay. I don't know why that one has to be the exact materials. But whatever. Boom! All crafted. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where the hell I'm gonna put them. So this looks like it's redstone. So let's go grab, I don't know, like redstone blocks. Let's see. What happens if I put this up in here? Yeah, so this is for redstone. Put a philosopher's workbench here. Now I am going to look up real quick what each of these do. The chipped wiki, the workbenches. Oh, cool. In the chipped wiki, 6 workbenches can be defined. Cool, that's not helpful. Alright, carpenter's table. Cool, 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 cool. Planks and torches. Neat. Botanist's workbench. Variations of plant-based blocks. Alchemy workbench. I don't even think I have that one, to be honest. Did I craft this one? Yeah, I did. It's the philosopher's workbench. Okay. But it's... obsidian, glowstone, sea lanterns, and soul sand. Cool. The mason's table is stone blocks of any kind. And then that last one, the mechanist to the tinkering table. Redstone lamps, torches, and lanterns. Cool. And then the glass blower I already know about. Nice, dude. What do you mean Microsoft Edge not responding? This computer, dude, drives me insane. Oh yeah, let's go see if I can pick those dimensions, because I forgot. I'll probably end up with the Triceratops and Stegosaurus being the last thing that we do before I log off. But yeah, you can pick up the Dimetrodons and stuff. That's cool. That's funny. That's really funny. Because these guys are huge. Are you rideable? No. Right? No. I would suppose not. Oh well. It's earlier in the morning. Let's see. Grab iron blocks. Okay. I need name tags, name tags, name tags. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's put some of this stuff back, actually. Alright. Grab these. Okay. And now we wait. So, I think after these guys hatch and I get them all named, that's probably going to be where I leave off. Ugh, sorry, I was stretching. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. And now Beef gets this, right? The moment I start typing. Are you sure? I love the invincible brain rot. That's gonna get you in trouble. Unironically, Invincible is so good. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. By far one of the best shows I've ever watched. Oh, are you not going to hatch now because of the... Damn it. Okay, there we go. Mark, on what your planet would call Girly Pop, did you see the heart I made? Alright. This is taking forever! Hatch, damn it! Dude, this is so... this is taking forever! Waiting for I threw a trash bag into space. Wait, can you see the fossils chat from the Discord server? or something? Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna do it again. Hatch faster. Maybe if I twerk on them. Is this helping? Hatch, do you need more Lizardops DNA? Goji's here? Where's Goji? Hash left? Dude, he was asking last night about... Oh, they're hatching. He was asking last night about how to... There's these things in this mod called sniffers. And he was asking how you get them to hatch in their eggs. And I finally figure it out. And he leaves. He gets off. Alright, we got female, male, male, female. 2 females and 2 males. Well, we're going to have Sarah, obviously. We're going to have Stegosaurus is female. We're going to name her Valentine. We're going to have... I don't know. I can't think of any T names. Terry. We're going to have... T-Bone. That's all we got so far. You're the female, aren't you? No, you're not. You're good. You're the female. You're Sarah. Get out of there. You're Terry. You are. You're Valentine. Cute. Now we gotta wait for the other 2. This is taking forever. I'm just step ahead of the wall until they hatch. Are you sure? Angstrom! You're dead! You know, it's so dramatic, dude, for what? Shut up. I mean, don't, but like, come on. Easy on the caps. It's 2 sentences, dude. It's 6 words. Are we that interested in 6 words? Come on. What do you mean kick things appropriate? It's invincible. They're talking about jacking it a little bit ago, but somehow I won't rest until I've killed invincible is too far. Baby beef, baby beef. Male. Spike. And let's see. Let's think of another name. Spiegel. I do think it's really funny that he's like, they better not follow him like they do in the comics. That's literally what he does in the comics. Like, every single thing that he's done up to this point is exactly what he did in the comics. And it's what he's going to continue to do in the show. This is not going to be, this isn't news to anybody. Respectfully, Shadow. No. Beef pork. Beef tacos. Beef pork. Okay. I am gonna let you guys go. And that's probably just me. I prefer your camera keyboard to be honest. Yeah, I know, dog. So I'm not spoiling it. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna let you guys go. And I'm gonna go cook this guy. Have a good night. I don't know. I'll see you guys next time I decide to go